How's it going, you guys? Today we're going to be going over the Datalink Box G3 motor rotation, clockwise to counterclockwise. Let's go ahead and power. Now that the LED light is turned on, let's go ahead and open up the Hobbywing Datalink app. Hover over to the Bluetooth connection. Let's locate the Datalink. Let's go ahead and connect. Once connected, you'll see the connected top right. Select the configuration tab. Okay, before we connect, let's go ahead and identify our CAN high and CAN low signal wires, as well as our PWM signal wires. Let's go ahead and plug these into the corresponding ports on the Datalink. We will also be powering on the ESC. On the Datalink, you can see we connected it to the CAN 1 port on top and the PWM port on the bottom. Next, let's go ahead and power on the ESC. Once powered, let's go ahead and scan. The ESC actually connected fairly good, so very good. Sometimes you'll get an alert. If so, select status and you'll get this reboot pop up like I did. Go ahead and reboot. What will happen is the ESC and the Datalink will reboot internally, so that way they have better communication. Let's hover over now to status. As you can see, the band rate is 500. We'll move over protocols. As you can see, it is reading them. Go ahead and move over to configure tab. Let's actually check the motor rotation on the motor using the throttle feature. Go ahead and double click the button on Datalink and it'll activate the throttle feature. Now it's activated. Notice the motor is actually a counterclock motor, but it's actually spinning clockwise. What we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and set it back to its default location so it could actually spin counterclockwise. Let's go ahead and scan. Select the ESC. Select the motor rotation you want. Make sure you select what program or setting you want to be changed. Let's go ahead and write. Write was successful. Now we can reset it. After the reset is complete, let's go ahead and shut off the ESC. Let's go ahead and turn it back on after 3 to 5 seconds. After on, let's go ahead and give it another scan on the Datalink app. You can see it was connected. Let's actually check the throttle. We'll double click. Analyze it. Sometimes in case it's giving you trouble like this, I mentioned earlier, go ahead and select the status and it's going to actually reboot. It's going to reboot the ESC and the Datalink internally so it could have better communication. Now we move over to the status and we could actually see it's reading it, has proper connection. Let's go ahead and do a double click, get the throttle feature activated, and we got that going. Let's go ahead and give it a little bit of throttle. As you can see now, the motor is actually spinning counterclockwise. Let me slow it down. Counterclockwise. So yes, we were able to successfully change the motor rotation on this ESC.